Welcome to the Eagle's Nest Bothy. Last night I slept alone in this remote shelter, perched on the side of a cliff. But to find out how I got here, we're going to have to travel back in time, all the way back to yesterday at about 6 p.m, when I was just setting off on a new adventure. Welcome back everyone. Today I'm heading to a remote shelter that not that many people know about. It is perched on the side of a cliff with views out to sea, and I'm going to be spending the night in there and seeing what happens. This should be a good one. I'm starting the adventure with a little bit of road walking with some very loud sheep just through there and their little lambs, but seems like a fairly easy start. Wow, those guys are loud. They won't shut up. You can't really see them that well. They're just through those trees there, but they are incredibly loud. Well, that's me successfully split apart a mummy sheep from its little lambs. I feel horrible about that. That is not a great start to the hike. Oh no, I'm currently chasing these wee guys. Just go into the side. Stop going on the path, because I need to go this way. They are so cute. Right, I think I'll stop and see if they go onto the side. So I had to do some serious digging around to find out about this place. It seems like a pretty well kept secret, and for that reason I'm not going to give away the location. I'm not actually a huge fan of keeping things like this private, because I think everyone should be able to enjoy the outdoors, but because everyone else has kept it quiet, I'm not going to be the one that breaks the mould. So if you really want to come to this place, you'll have to find out the way I did. It's okay. I think the two little lambs are going to be reunited. They are just over the other side of that fence there, and there's loads of sheep in here, so I think we might be okay. Safe and sound. Let's continue on. These must be some serious sheep. Double gate to keep them in. Let's see how difficult this is to open. Oh, nice and easy. That is gate number 1 done. On to gate number 2. Oh no, this one seems more complicated. We've got chains and all sorts going on. Get that through there. Oh, and voila. Mr. Farmer back there must really love his sheep. I don't blame him, to be fair. Multiple gates is needed, especially when there's hikers like me that could easily leave a gate open. This bit ahead actually looks really nice and peaceful. It looks like more of a trail now than a road, and I'm just following this little stream next to the path. Oh, that is such a satisfying sound. I'm actually nearly there already. It's only about 2 miles to get to this shelter. Probably one of the shortest hikes I've ever done. But even though it's short, I've already worked up a sweat. It is so warm. It's like 19 degrees Celsius. But you know that way where it gets dead stuffy at night and it feels a lot warmer than it actually is? That's what I'm experiencing right now, so I'll be glad when I get to this bothy. Part of the reason I am so warm is because I'm wearing trousers, and you're probably saying why if it's warm. It is because of these horrible things. These are ferns, which are covered in ticks. Ticks are just attracted to them for some reason. So that's why I'm wearing trousers, so I don't get too many ticks. But look at that. That is beautiful. A little lock down there. Such a weird shape. It's almost man-made. It's like an oval. That is pretty cool. So many ferns. Look at this. I'm definitely going to have a few friends with me when I head home. Not ideal. Oh wow, I think I can see the roof of the bothy now. I don't know if you can make that out. Just over there on the side of that cliff. That looks so cool. And it's also got its own little private bay and private beach. Oh, that's so cool. I really want to see this now. Let's get over to the Bothy. Okay, I am stood beneath the Bothy, and I can't say I've ever seen this before. I am staring at possibly the coolest route up to a Bothy that I've ever seen. I've got one final hurdle to get over before I can explore this shelter. Whew. This rope definitely makes it a lot easier. Okay, that was extremely fun, and it means I am finally here. Let's explore this Bothy. Welcome to the Eagle's Nest. Look how cool this is. Wow. Look at that view. Out to sea. Let's see if anyone's home. Hello? There's a wee rock here. Move that. Oh, looks like I've got it to myself. Let's have a look inside. Oh wow. Oh, someone's obviously been having a fire in here recently. I can smell it. You got sleeping platform right there and one up there as well, the top bunk. That's really cool. Some supplies. Extra virgin olive oil. I wonder how old some of these things are. Really cool. And then that, which I'll definitely be using later on for a fire. A few wine bottles, is that? That's pretty cool. The ceilings aren't very high, I'm having to duck down here. Can't complain though. And would you just look at that view out the window. Incredible. Okay, I have really worked up an appetite after that hike, even though it wasn't that long. I'm starving. I think it's like 8:30 at night, so it's getting quite late. So I think I'll get some food on and then we can have a look around this area. Okay, so I saw someone mention this in the comments and I thought I'd make it. I've got 2 pieces of bread there that I've smothered in butter. Never mind the spreading, I only had a spoon. And I've got some cheese in here. I put a little bit of butter in the pan, so I'm just going to whack that in and make a grilled cheese toasty. There we go. Oh, fix that. And I'll just leave that to lightly toast it for about 30 seconds. Okay, let's get this one off and see how it's looking. Oh, it's actually not too bad. Oh, that's warm. That was stupid. Right, let's get the other one in. Okay, let's get the cheese on these bits of bread. Extra mature as well. Unreal. There we go. Right, let's stick this back in. Right, back in the pan it goes, and I'll probably just give this another few minutes. Well, that is actually looking really good, and it's smelling really nice. A little bit burnt on that side, but I actually like it like that. And what about that for a view whilst you're making your dinner? Okay, I believe this is done. Let's get that off and let's see how this toasty is looking. Well, this side looks not too bad, but let's flip it over and see the other side. Oh god. How do I always manage to burn things? Let's just forget about that side. Okay, cheese toasty taste test. This side actually looks quite decent, it's just this side that's really burnt. But how does it taste? That's the only thing that matters. That is actually unreal. Sometimes it's actually quite nice when it's got a little bit of a burnt taste. Oh, I'm gonna devour this. For my first attempt at a cheese toasty out here in the wild, I'll take it. I think this is the coolest bothy I've ever been to. I've had my food, it was absolutely delicious, and I've just been chilling out for a while. It's really nice to just listen to the sounds of the waves. There's a little breeze just keeping the midges away, and because I'm on the edge of a cliff, the views are just incredible. But the sunset is in 15 minutes, so before we lose the light, I will show you around the eagle's nest. First of all, the view from the door is unbelievable out to sea, and if you go sort of round here, I can see the little chimney, which is quite a cool shape, the window, and just look at the reflection. Beautiful. And then over here is pretty much just a cliff all the way down there. Would not want to fall down that, but you can just hear the waves, and there's the little private beach down there as well. That's where I came from. The path sort of just cuts its way through the ferns down there. Just look at that though. What a view. Okay, I am getting savaged by midges out here. This is horrible, the wind has died right down. So I'm going to head back inside that bothy and see if I can get a fire started before it gets too dark. I've brought a huge bag of kindling, so I should be able to keep this fire going for quite a while. Oh man, I could just sit and stare at that all day. It is so peaceful. I feel so lucky to be able to come and do things like this. It's actually free to stay in this bothy, but just to have your health, being able to be fit enough to come to these amazing places, yeah, feel super lucky. And you guys help as well, so thank you very much. One thing I don't have a lot of is water. I've got this and then I've got 500 mils more, and there's no streams around here. And I can't drink from the sea, so yeah, I'll have to ration my water overnight. But this is perfect. What more could I ask for right now? This is my current view, and I would challenge anyone else in the world to find a better view than this. Well, I have used the last of my kindling. I've stuck it all in the fire, and it's probably only going to last like another 15 minutes. And I'm actually really tired now. It's well past 11. It's getting really dark in here. So I think I'm going to get my sleeping stuff set up and get an early night. Good night, everyone. Well, good morning everyone. I actually had a really nice sleep in here last night. It was super quiet. I probably got like 7.5, 8 hours solid. But I've woken up now and I am starving. I've run out of water as well, which isn't ideal. But I've got a couple of brunch bars for breakfast. So I'm just going to sit here and enjoy that view out the window. Those brunch bars are really nice. Not the healthiest, but oh well, I think I've made up for it. But it's made me really thirsty, so I'm going to think about heading pretty soon because I don't have any water. But before I do that, I'm going to have one last look around the Eagle's Nest Bothy. This place is so cool. The door is sick. You've got that rope to pull it shut. The floors are squeaky. That almost looks like a trap door. Unfortunately it isn't, but who knows, maybe it was in the past. The view out the window is incredible. I've actually seen a few boats going by. There's one in the distance just over there. I don't know if you can make that out. Really cool. Got a fireplace, a bench, and multiple sleeping platforms. You could probably sleep like 3 people. 2 on this bit and then 1 up there, I'd say. And then just a random saw chilling next to your bed. But let's have one last look outside. Wow. Oh, it's nice and warm out here. And just look at those views. Nothing needs to be said. This thing is full. There's been so many people that have visited this bothy. That's really cool. Oh well, gonna have to fill out this bit. There we go. Well, unfortunately the time has come when I need to leave this place. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's definitely one of the coolest bothies I've ever visited. And the Eagle's Nest is such a cool name as well. But it's time for me to go. Let's do it. Try and squeeze my way through the door without getting strangled, preferably. There we go. Shut over the door and I will place this little rock back where it was. Stop this door opening. Mr. Bothy, you've been good to me. One last look at the view. Wow, incredible. Right, let's do this. I forgot I need to make my way down this little scrambly bit first. It's really good fun though with a rope. Shouldn't be too difficult. Ooh, scrambling is always harder on the way down. This isn't too bad though. Okay, that is the hard part done, but before I leave, I saw a little private beach down to the left of the bothy, so I'm going to go and see what it's like. Oh wow, is this not just so picturesque? A wee pebble beach. That is beautiful. I could just spend all day here listening to the waves. It's unbelievably peaceful. Just listen to that. And for context, that is the bothy, just up there, on the side of the cliff. Such a cool location for a bothy. I think I'm just going to sit here for the next hour or so. I don't even care about water, to be honest. I've forgotten about that. It can wait until later on. So I think I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have and you want to see more videos like this, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one.